Alisa Eanes has a lot on her plate.
I'm a double major in women's studies and psychology, and I have a minor in chemistry. I'm on the pre-med track.
She's also a Carolina Covenant Scholar.
The Carolina Covenant is a promise of a debt-free education to high-ability, low-income students who aspire to go to Carolina and who get in. And the way it came into being was we, as a university, had a growing awareness of the pressures faced by low-income families and even moderate-income families in terms of paying for college education.
Alisa spent her first 2 years at UNC Wilmington. She was paying for college herself with student loans when she applied to transfer to Carolina.
And in the midst of kind of wondering about all that and how I was going to be able to go and if I should go and everything else, I got a letter saying that I was accepted in the Carolina Covenant. And I was like, I didn't even apply to be in the Carolina Covenant. What is this? I don't understand.
Students do not have to apply for the Carolina Covenant. They apply to get into the university, and most students who need money in order to come to school here apply concurrently for financial aid.
And then read the letter that they had recognized my background and where I was coming from, and that I was not as financially adept as a lot of students that apply to Carolina, and that they would be willing to help me and to pay for my college and help me with my books and set me up with a work study and kind of be that financial support for me, which was incredible.
But the Covenant is more than just financial aid for Alisa. It's also a support system.
It's a wonderful network that's just so full of loving people that are just incredible. I think that I've met some of the most incredible people that I've known in my life through the Covenant, and people that have had such diverse experiences that you don't run into every day.
People like her mentor, Dr. Charles Vanderhorst.
She embodies the best of Carolina and the Carolina Covenant, and she will become a natural leader, and the citizens of North Carolina and the taxpayers are going to benefit for another generation because of people like Alisa, and then of course the Carolina Covenant in general.
It may surprise you to know that over 50% of all of the money that we award to Carolina Covenant scholars comes from private donations that we receive from people who are very generous who support this university.
I wanted to endow a scholarship at Carolina, and I saw Roy Williams' commercial at halftime during basketball games about the Carolina Covenant. So I went online and looked it up and did all sorts of research on it, and as soon as I read about it, I knew that's exactly what I wanted to do.
And because of that, we're able to offer these really favorable financial aid packages to low-income students who choose us.
It's a neat kind of connection to Carolina, and then also just to people in general, that people are really willing to give and help students.
They have all these gifts, and we're giving them the opportunity to use them any way they want to use them for the rest of their life by giving them an education at Carolina.